I'm Edward.
And our topics are civil rights, health insurance, and civics. Edward's going to lead out with this.
So yeah, for the first day we will have, since we only have like 15 minutes, right? So what we will do is we will, for us to introduce our topic, we will, instead of just, introducing it, we'll basically play a game, which is based off of the breakout room, where people who participate in that game, you know this already, we talked about this.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically what we will do is instead of having a room, we will do like boxes. So the objective of the game, or the objective of the activity, is to introduce the 3 topics of in bioethics, which is civil rights and disparities, and which will be discussed by me, and then Ramona will be in charge of insurance, and then Tammy will focus on civics. So, do I need to explain what this is?
Yes.
Okay.
I was more here.
So basically the objective of the game is for them to work together, collaborate, solve puzzles so that they can open the locks and eventually open the box. So you have different locks here. So basically, if you go back, if you go to so there you go, the breakout material. So you have there different types of locks. This is the number and letter lock, which the combinations are numbers and letters. You have the directional lock here. So you have 4 different combinations: left, right, up and down, And then we have 3-digit lock, of course, 3-digit combination. And then you have the hash lock. This is the box, and this is your safe. I think the tricky part about this is that, please remind our students that, especially the middle school, they might be just playing with this. They only have so if they do like an incorrect combination like 3 times, it will lock them out for like 5 minutes. Yeah, it's an 8-digit combination lock, and there's a key inside there that will open one of those boxes. So each group, so each class will be divided into groups, and each group will have like a packet that contains the puzzles and clues and etc. So they will work together and solve the puzzles and answer those questions. Eventually, in 10 minutes, they should be able to open the lock. All right. So that's the first day. So for the second day, I will be focusing on there you go. All right, so for my piece, we start with the driving question. What are some of the ways that we could help address the disparities in our community to improve the health of its residents? So the thing is, it's civil rights. So from the idea of rights, how can we go through to disparities? So essentially, we will talk about human rights first, and then we will go to civil rights, and then we will go to disparities. So how is that possible? So we will begin with sort of like an overview of how the evolution of rights, and then that's a quick video. Like a 15-minute video. No, I'm just kidding. It's a quick video. I have to edit that to make it sort of like a 2-3 minute video, and then after that we will do a gallery walk where the students will go around the classroom, and in that classroom there are like images that pertains to different rights, and they have to find out. They will be divided into groups or at least in pairs, and each pair will go around and look for their rights. Okay, and then after that, so these are some of the pictures. Actually, these are the pictures that will be posted around the room. So there you go. So we will move to civil rights, and then after that, so civil rights, the idea is that civil rights, those civil rights, like means equal opportunity, it does not guarantee equal opportunity to those resources. It does not guarantee quality of life. So there you go. We're now entering the phase of disparities. And so we'll define what health disparity is, and then we'll watch a video, a report on the health disparities that exist in Wyandotte County, because there is a study, and the study is basically based on the Health Equity Action Transformation conducted by experts in our community, and they found out the causes and the reasons why Wyandotte County is one of the lowest, if not the lowest, in health outcomes. Out of 105 counties in Kansas, Wyandotte is one of the lowest, if not the lowest. And why? I have copies of this. If you want some copy, you can Google it, and you can get the electronic copy of that. Basically outlines each specific reasons why we have, health disparity exists in Wyandotte County. So, and while we are, because last time when we did a demo, I was thinking it's kind of boring. So what we will do is, as we are talking about health disparities, like these images, like unemployment, poverty in Wyandotte County, we will be playing sort of like a power shuffle game where this game is based on the white privilege, male privilege activity by Peggy McIntosh, where like the students are lined up facing me, and in the original activity, they are blindfolded. And when I will be asking them questions, if their answer is a yes, they will move forward. If their answer is no, they will move backwards. So basically, did you live in a house with 3 bedrooms? If your answer is yes, you will move forward. And then if no, you can either stay where you're at or move backwards. And so basically, but we will not do that. Instead, we will use the concept of that and divide the class into like different groups. If they have like a dark blue paper, so one group will have dark blue, one group will have light blue, and another group will have like a white paper. And then we will be talking about like this area, for example, poverty is high in the east, in the northern east part of Wyandotte County. So if you have that, the dark blue sheet, you will stay where you're at, or you will move backwards. Oops. Very expensive. and if you have that lighter sheet, you will move forward. So essentially, that's what we will do. So they're not only getting the information, but hopefully they're kind of understanding it through experiencing it. So that's it.
So we're also going to be talking about health insurance. So my PowerPoint is kind of quick and easy and fun because we want to actually have an experience with health insurance. So like I know in the summertime they did an M&M budget activity and they had, an injury or something like that. So we're going to start off with one. So they have to start off with an injury. We actually have copies of like patient rights forms or sample copies, HIPAA paperwork, just because the best way I think in order to learn something is to experience it. So we're going to have different paperwork for them. We'll talk about what Obamacare is, different companies that you can get health insurance from, vocabulary, because that is very important. Because a lot of people won't know what a network is, or copayment, or deductible. They just know when you go to the doctor, you have to pay $20 in order to see it. Not everything, they don't see everything that happens. We'll even go as far as the different types of health insurance. Medicare versus Medicaid, you hear a lot about it on TV, but you don't actually know what it is sometimes or the difference. And also, we will go over how to apply for health insurance. Just because if you don't work for a company that has it, you have to go out and get it yourself. There will be kind of handouts. Like I said, we're going to do an M&M lunch activity. I don't know if a lot of you have heard of that one. I know they did in the summertime. I give them a specific amount of M&Ms. Insurance is like 3 M&Ms. You have your phone bill, you have groceries, you have to divide it up, and you cannot go over your amount of M&Ms. So you have to determine or decide, what they want to spend their M&Ms on. Yeah, Miss Tammy gave me that idea.
It's a great one. It works for me.
Also, we're going to have a handout. There will be 2 different kinds. One is primarily for them to take notes, just so they can have something to take with them. Another one I'm going to give to group teachers that has the information already on it, just in case if they need it and they can't get to the website, or if you're unsure, just a better way to support. But that's kind of health insurance in a nutshell.
All right. And I'm going to give them a little bit about the government. We've covered this a couple times before, and that's really not our focus. Our focus is who represents me. We're going to look at what the state government does and what the responsibilities of the local government, and who are the representatives, the people that represent them in Wyandotte County. And then we'll go to a website. They'll each go to a website and figure out what Greg Orman and Chris Kobach, what their stances are. Then I'll send them to a web page where they can see where their interests are. It's actually a poll that says, a lot of today's issues, where do you stand? Do you want the government to be involved in feeding the hungry? Do you want the government to be involved? And so it tells them where on the political landscape do they land. So they're going to do a little bit of research on who represents them in the state of Kansas. And they'll know about the election and how to vote and where to vote and what they need to vote.
Can we write them?
And that's all in there too.
Are you guys gonna have like for the kids that will be 18 or gonna be 18 before voting, like how to register? Right here. Okay, awesome.
And we start October 13th, and I think registration is the 10th. Isn't that when the final, so we'll just miss that.
It's all at links to all of them.
But they'll still be able to learn that for next year.
Yes, ma'am.
Will we have computers for,
This,
The rights of identification at the workplace, for example.
We can add it.
yeah, we're not.
We want, yeah.
We can add.
We only have Alan on it.
will we have computers for the middle schoolers that won't have access to do
Yes.
research?
Yeah, computer labs.
Oh, 1 or 2.
Anything else?
Hold on, I just pulled it up real quick. The last day to register in the state of Kansas for the upcoming elections is Tuesday, October 16th.
Oh, so later.
So we may actually be able to get them to register before the deadline for Kansas residents, so we should be good.
And they can register online.
Yep.
There's also a Spanish
Yes,
version.
sir.
Anything else?
All right.
There is a Kansas.